welcome back to Chem with Kes. Here we're going to talk about addition reactions to alkenes, but now specifically epoxidation. Epoxidation can happen in a multitude of ways. This is the actual direct way to add it, and there's also an indirect way to add it, which means it takes longer. So what's happening here is we're using this acronym right here, the MCPBA, which actually is also this structure down here, and this is also another way to write that. What this stands for is meta, should be a lowercase m, chloro, peroxybenzoic acid. Peroxybenzoic acid. So it looks like an actual benzoic acid group, except it has an extra oxygen. So I had students who like to come up with funny sayings, and funny enough, I had a student who we shared the love of food. So they would say, I want a McChicken, a peanut butter sandwich, and an apple, please. And I would tell them, oh, you're hungry. So, like literally, I would say, oh, you're hungry because you're asking for three specific things: a McChicken, a peanut butter sandwich, and an apple. You're like, girl, where are you going with this? And why can't you spell the word hungry? I don't know, but it's been a long day, so you're gonna bear with me. Hungry. So, the way that students would remember this one is understanding that I would always, where the double bond is placed, I would get an O, and since it's three, that would be a triangle. So I would draw a triangle, and at the top of it would be an oxygen. I don't care if you really necessarily like the way that, we came about it, but it will help you remember it. Now, another thing you need to remember is epoxides are always going to be cis notation. So if they ask for stereochemistry, it would look like this. So some instructors may allow it to be planar. Or again, if you want to use it with wedges, you could as well. Now, one big thing is you have an ethyl group on there. Remember we talked about that earlier. If ever you have a group that's also connected to where the double bond is, it will also have to be forced to get stereochemistry. So since this one is going to the back, I am now going to expect my ethyl to be coming at the front. So like the one that's on the bottom that's at the front, then that's going to tell me I expect my ethyl to the back. And if it's planar, we're just going to leave it as is. So that is the best way to remember epoxidation. Next up is the indirect way.